Alright. Welcome. This is the theme song, the motherfucking theme song for When Wife Gives You Lemons. Deja motherfucking blue. This is the theme song for When Wife Gives You Lemons. This is the theme song for When Wife Gives You Lemons. Theme song.
Yeah.
Woo.
Welcome to When Wife Gives You Lemons. We're here. Here we are.
We're here.
We're a little late, but we're here.
We're here. Hi.
Yeah, so you'll get that Monday morning ride with us.
Whoop whoop.
Check us out.
Hello.
Good day, people.
So, do you have any noobs?
I had a couple.
So, first of all, though, I am making some really cool things for the live podcast the end of June. I think it's the 22nd. We're doing a live podcast, When Wife Gives You Lemons, in San Diego, and it's going to fucking be so much fun. And there's going to be swag, and everybody who comes to the live podcast gets free stuff. And there's going to be prizes and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Let's go.
I'm so excited.
I'm going to buy a new mic and everything.
Woo woo. His
Yeah.
name's going to be Mike Stand.
No, I have a mic stand.
Oh, it's going to
It's
be
right here.
Microphone. Microphone.
Microphone. Okay, I get you.
All right. The back door is open because Franny Francis Barkala has super
Back door's open. Woo woo.
anxiety, separation anxiety.
That means
So,
it's a good day.
all right, tell your notes.
All right. So, one I'm supposed to tell you because I was supposed to tell you this a few weeks ago. So we live.
Is this the feet thing?
Yes.
Okay.
So we live near the Chiquita Canyon dump. We're actually in the range of. It sounds weird. We're actually in the range of the smell problem that they're having. So I got home one day and I was like, oh my God, it smelled so bad. I was like covering my mouth and my nose and everything all the way home. It was the worst thing I've ever smelled. So then I got home. I even talked to you. I was like, man, it's really bad in the house today. It's everywhere. I can't get rid of it. It's the horrible smell today. It's the worst dump smell I've smelled at our house.
Right, so when you were like, I made coffee, I did.
Dude, I made coffee. I was like making incense to try to get the smell out of the house. And then we kept going, and then Brody's like, man, it is horrible. I go, I know, right? And then he's all, did you take your shoes off? And I go, my feet do not smell that bad. And I put my foot up to his face, and he almost barfed. And then I grabbed my shoe, and I go, you got to tell me, dude. And I made him smell my shoe. Well, apparently I forgot to clean that shoe after it had gotten wet and dried. So then I wore it again, and so it was pretty nasty smelling. And so yeah, I made a complaint to the dump about my feet. It was so bad I made a dump complaint.
Oh my God.
Wow. I totally lost my headphone thing for a minute. That's better-ish.
Do you have any?
So yeah, that was one of my notes from a weeks ago. So I have really smelly feet. There you go, people. Drink it in.
Drinking.
Drink it in. And then I was standing in line the other day, and I had a lot of groceries, so I went to the cashiers. So I don't like being the guy who crowds up the.
I do. I don't give a fuck.
No. Anyway, so I was like, I'll just wait here. And then so this dude's behind me, and we're hanging out, and I always like be nice to people, say hi or something, and make a comment or something. And the lady in front of us was like trying. I don't know. She couldn't figure some shit out. She was taking a long time. And I was all, dang. Maybe you should have went the other one. It might have been faster, huh? He goes, I'd rather just go through here and not use the self-checkout. I was like, okay. I was like, God damn, what a dick. Like, you didn't have to be such a dick about it.
Right.
I don't use the self-checkout.
I am beyond that.
I want to make sure these people work for their money. Fuck you, people. Fuck that guy, fucking snobby fuck. Kicked him in the nuts.
Oh.
So, yeah, that was a note. And then I had one more, but I don't know where it is. Hold on.
Smooth.
Smooth. Do you like how I did that?
Yeah, that was smooth. You are so not prepared. I love this.
I'm always sort of not prepared. And then this one was I was going to tell you, okay, so my friend Jamie and I were talking about this story the other day. Mm-hmm. So the other day, or not the other day, so 20 years ago.
The other day.
20 years ago the other day, or more. It's probably more like, it's like 30-something years ago. All right, anyway, so like 30-something years ago, my friend Jamie and a few other friends, we rented a van.
Down by the river.
Yep. And then we drove from here, and we drove up north. We stopped and played disc golf at courses all the way up to Tahoe.
Right, I remember you telling me, yes.
And so then we went snowboarding and skiing for the weekend. And we had this room, and we rented, there was 5 of us basically hiding in this 2-bed thing, and, people sleeping on the floor, in the bathtub. Didn't matter. Anyway, so they had a cafe, so the next day, man, that really threw me off. So anyway, the next day, we're at the cafe and we're eating breakfast. We're eating breakfast and we're hanging out. And I was like, ooh, I'll take a full stack of pancakes. And the lady says, oh, okay. And as she comes out with the full stack of pancakes, it's the cook that brings them out.
Oh, shit.
And the cook says, here you go. And it's a freaking big stack of pancakes. And she can't go in the house, by the way, because they have little bones out.
Eat your bun.
So anyway, so he hands me, he puts this huge plate of freaking pancakes down, and then goes, if you finish these, you'll get your breakfast for free. And everybody's breakfast is free. And I'm like, oh god, it's a lot of pancakes. I mean, there's a lot of pancakes. And then he finishes with, there's only been one other time that somebody's ever finished them, and it was a bear. And of course, my friends are like, come on, man, we're poor. Come on, man, you can do this fucking shit. And I fucking slowly picked away, and I felt like freaking John Candy in '94. And I finished that fucking. I finished it, and I felt just like John Candy after that. I'm sure, because like snowboarding, I was like all day.
Big bear.
I felt so bad the rest of the day, but damn it, we did not get free breakfast. These fucking broke ass 20-year-old kids.
That's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, that's a fun story. And Jamie and I were cracking up.
That's funny.
He's all, fuck, that's right, dude, you did it. And I'm like, you guys fucking were dying for me to get it.
Sorry, we have a little rat running around because she cannot play nice when bones are out. So she has to be separated. She also has severe separation anxiety, and we closed the door to start the podcast, and so we have a giant pit bull rat running around right now.
There it is. So I have now officially exhausted my nopes.
Oh. Whoa.
I think. Let me look.
Nope, exhauster.
There could be, well, I mean, yeah, I only had like 3.
I don't have very many either.
So, let me see. I could have a couple more. I talked about the lady that farted, right?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Did, yes.
Yeah, that was amazing. Fucking lady farter.
We do that. Women fart.
I know. It's amazing. I walked right through that. She started moving fast too afterwards. I was like, oh, I just got busted. I just ran right through somebody's shit. She's like, I gotta get out of here before he realizes it's me. Hope he doesn't smell it.
So I almost died yesterday. I had one, probably one of the worst. It may have been the worst migraine I've ever had in my life. And I woke up and I was like, I can go to work. I got this. So I took one of my migraine pills and I was like, okay, it'll be good. And then I was like, oh God, I don't feel good. So then I climbed and crawled partially to the bathroom because I thought I was going to vomit. And then I got And I almost do the bathroom, and I was like, oh, wait, I don't think I'm going to vomit, but I might. So I'm just going to lay here on the floor just in case, because the bed is way too far away. And I fell asleep on the floor. Both my arms were numb. My arms have been going numb lately. That's fun. So I'd had no, like, movement in my arms because they're gone. Like, it's weird. In the morning, I can't pick up my phone. Like, my hands don't work. So I was like, ugh, and I fell asleep on the floor. And John comes home, and all I hear is, are you dead?
Well, she's in the fetal position. She obviously just laying there. Are you dead? Are you sick?
It was awful.
Can I do anything for you?
So then I got back into bed, and then I fell back to sleep, and then John wakes me up at 2. I'm like, oh, it's like 11:30, 12 o'clock. It's 2 in the evening.
You needed it.
And you're like, it's 2. Well, Caleb had prom yesterday, so I had to get up. I had to curl his hair. I had to do his makeup. And when I was curling his hair, I was like, had my eyes half masked, and I was like, oh my God, don't puke on your kid, don't puke on your kid. And then I did his makeup, not as well as I've done in other years, which sucks because this is his senior prom, and he didn't get his full mom, and that sucks. To the point, like, I didn't even get dressed. Like, I didn't even brush my hair when we went to take him. I look like such a fucking hot mess. But I guess he had fun. And then, so we're all sitting in the bleachers because it was raining yesterday. So for the promenade, and we're waiting, and I'm like, oh my God. And I've got my head on Brody with my eyes closed most of the time because I'm like, fuck, I don't feel good. And last time at prom, Caleb, we got him there early, but he still didn't come out till like the 3rd bus. I was like, fuck me, man. So I'm waiting there, and I've got my phone in my hand, and I'm half asleep. And they're all, we're going to start announcing the kids. And I was like, great, it's probably another fucking hour. And they're all, Caleb and Rex. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, fuck, that's my kid. So I had to open my phone real quick and take pictures of him. And I got a couple good fucking pictures.
I just thought it was funny that then we sat there for a couple minutes, and there's no seating for parents because it had been raining, so they decided to move it indoor.
So I looked at John, and I go, we can
go.
Our kid's done. And then John goes, well, if we go, some other parents will have seats. And as soon as and then John gets up, and John and Brody are gone, and I start getting up, and I'm slower. Neither of them waited for me and helped me down. Thanks for that. Bye, Mom.
You're welcome.
And this lady turns around, and she goes, excuse me, do you work at Dr. Hong Kong's office? And I go, I used to. And I was like, oh my God, I've massaged you. And she's like, oh my God. And I was like, yeah, I don't work there anymore. I started my own studio. And she's like, do you have a card? And I was like, fuck, I don't have my fucking brain with me right now. And I was like, just Google massages by Joy. And she's like, oh my God, yes. And then another lady who I had helped, it's so funny because she's like, will you help me? I'm not very stable right now. And I was like, oh my God, neither am I. So I'm like, please don't drop this woman. Please don't drop this woman. Because I was shaky. I shook all day at work today. And everybody came in. They're like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Let's just do this massage, please. And then one guy's like, why are you here? And I'm like, why did you fucking make an appointment?
Right. You should go.
This is on you as well, sir.
I even had to ask you when you were dead. Did you cancel all your people? Do I need to call in sick for you?
So the lady's all, oh, massages by Joy. So like there was like a wave of people. So I don't know how many people I got from the prom, but Caleb was very handsome, and his friend Rex, and it was adorable, and I hope he had the best time of his life.
He said he had a good time.
It was his senior prom. And then, okay, I don't even know if I told you this, but all 3 of our children are so fucking different, and it's never been more apparent to me than last week. It's fine, we're not waiting till the last fucking minute or anything. Last week, Tyler was home, and he's in Brody's room, and I hear Brody go, what? Really? Really? Yes, yes, yes. I was like, what the fuck? And then Brody comes out, and he's like, Mom, Tyler asked me to be in the wedding. And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like, nothing like waiting for the
Right,
minute.
but he was excited.
And I'm like, cool. So then later, I hear Tyler knock on Caleb's room. And I hear, sure, dude, you're my brother. I'll help you out. That's fine. I got you. So Brody's thinking it's this high honor, and then Caleb's thinking he's fucking helping Tyler out.
I'll give you some help, dude.
But the reactions of both of them were so different.
That's wild.
Stupid kids. And then I have, I think I've told you the story. I may have told the story on the air before, but somebody and we were all talking about like Harry Potter and stuff, and it triggered this memory of when I moved back in with my parents after Texas. Like the first 2 or 3 Harry Potters were out, and Adam, my brother, ruthlessly made fun of me for reading a child's book. You're stupid. This is stupid. I can't believe you're reading this.
That's so funny.
Blah, 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 blah. Well, one day I was like, you know what? I fucking want to go get lunch. I don't want to be home anymore. There's Franny Francis Barkala.
There she is. Hi, baby.
I was like, I wonder. And I didn't think about it. I had a teenage brother in my house. So I just opened his door, and he's like, oh! And he throws the blankets over himself, and he's like, what? What do you want? And I'm all, oh my God.
I thought you caught him whacking
like,
it.
Are you masturbating? And he's all, yes, I was masturbating. And I was like, what were you doing? And he pulls the first Harry Potter book out from under his blanket, and he's more than halfway done, and he's all, I was reading Harry Potter, it's actually really good. And I go, wait a minute, you would rather me think I caught you masturbating
than admit that you liked the book that you made fun of me for reading. Joy and I used to take the day off of work and have it shipped to the front door, and we would sit and read them.
We'd have to get 2.
Yeah, because I read 14 times slower than Joy.
And I also, John he would make me stop at specific chapters.
Well, because you'd finish and then be like, oh, what part are you in? What part did this happen? I mean, what's happening where you're at? And I'm like, oh my God.
That's not how it happens.
It is how it happens.
No.
She's a spoiler.
So we had prom. I feel like we had other things. I didn't die. I'm still alive.
Not really. I mean, you busted your ass on Friday.
Well, last week, Tuesdays and Thursdays I work till 8 anyway, but Tuesday I work till 8. Oh, also, Wednesday I didn't get home till after 9 because I massaged Tyler, who came in and was like, sorry, I just came from work. And then he proceeds to tell me how they were all outside chopping wood and doing fire breaks, and I'm all, ew.
He's totally like that guy that's chopping wood, and he's like, this is a real wet one. Guy's off. Whew, ladies, this is a really wet one.
But I was like,
see, it's really moist when I hit it. It almost squirts.
So then I start wiping him down with the hot towels, and I was like, oh my God, this is like when you were little. I'm fucking giving you a baby whore bath right now. You fucking nasty kid.
Not the first time you gave him one.
No, and I was like, ew. And then he leaves, gives me a hug, leaves, and then my next patient comes in, and we both walk into the room. I go, oh, come in here while I just change the sheets, and we both went, whew. And I'm like, that wasn't me. He fucking farted in my room, and it lingered, and he left, and I was like...
he's like... and then left.
And my room smelled so bad, I had to leave the door open.
Let's remember, this is the same kid who, when you flew the whole family to Portland, and you got there, and I picked you guys up from the airport, and you were telling me the story about somebody kept farting on the plane, and it smelled so freaking bad. And the first thing I did was look to my left at our son Tyler, who was a young teenager at the time, and I said, you? He goes, and I go, oh my God, that was you? And Joy proceeded to go, oh my.
So I was cursing him. I was like, I hope this fucking person gets in a car accident. I hope he dies.
And he's like,
and I'm like, in my head, I'm like, what an awful person. I hope they have fucking constipation for the rest of it. I'm cursing my own child.
And you know, he's going, yeah. Yeah.
But here's the thing. It was in a small plane. Because California to
like
Portland, it was teeny
10.
tiny. So it was 2 seats, and they were very close together. So it was Caleb, Brody on my lap. Brody was still young enough to be on my lap.
He barely won.
Yeah. Tyler, and then a lady. So Tyler was sitting by this poor woman, just...
that poor lady was... You wonder if she was like, this kid's farting on me right now.
And the whole time I'm like, I don't know who the fuck this person is, but I hate them.
And he was away from you even, and you could smell it. Which means that cloud goes around a handful of people. I bet it went through the whole plane, too.
And I was like, you don't do that in tiny planes.
That was the best.
Asshole.
That was the best.
That's about all I have. Caleb went to prom. Caleb's a senior. Caleb's going to be graduating in like 4 months.
3 weeks. 3.5 weeks. And then 5 weeks we got a kid graduating graduating into marriage.
Graduating into torture.
Right. I've been tortured for a long time.
Fuck yeah. A torturer. Suck, motherfucker.
That's the bell.
That was the dance. All right. Lick my clit. Surprise.
Yep, we're late, but who cares? Listen anyway. Fuck off. We'll see you next week.
Yeah. Have a good everything.
Good day-ish.
Bye.
Hurry up. Turn off. They can see me. Turn off.